Several local car dealerships have been targeted by thieves looking for high-performance cars.
Tonight in a WRAL investigation, we get an inside look at how they operate and how dealers are changing the way they operate. Ashley Rowe is here with what we've learned about these well-organized car theft rings. Ashley?
You know, in many of these cases, these high-end heists played out in front of security cameras. The thieves are in and out in no time, driving off with several speedy cars that are easy to sell on the black market. But dealers are catching on and changing how they do business to protect their property. Security cameras caught the car thieves in action. Their movements are like a well-oiled machine.
They were driving around, scouting us out, and they knew where everything was.
Wayne Dubois with Sportdurst gave us a play-by-play of the car heist back in March.
As they pulled through here high speed, they tried to run through the gates. The car got stuck up underneath the fence.
Once inside, they went to the Mazda building, then across the street to another Sportdurst dealership.
They knew how to get to the keys, to get to our key fob.
That's where the real targets were.
Challengers, Chargers, that seems to be what they're after, the high-performance cars.
The thieves made off with 4 vehicles. 2 were recovered but totaled. The other 2 are still gone. Dubois says this was no teenage prank.
This was definitely not teenagers that were just out joyriding cars and having fun. They knew where they were going.
Sportdurst isn't alone. Just in our area, a dealership in Henderson was hit. A rare Camaro, a Cadillac Escalade, and an Audi were taken. In Lillington, 10 cars valued at over $600,000 were stolen from a Hiester dealership. The entire smash, grab, and drive-off operation took just 20 minutes. FBI data shows car thefts targeting dealerships is soaring. In 2022, almost 12,000 cars were stolen off lots. That's almost triple the number from 5 years earlier when there were just 4,700. WRAL Investigates found a car theft ring linked to the Allison at Fenton and Cary. Investigators got a search warrant after receiving a tip a high-end vehicle stolen in Virginia was at the complex. They found a key scanner, several keys from high-performance cars, and a 3D printer. And a multi-state car theft ring that mainly targeted dealerships in the Southeast had its epicenter in the Charlotte area, according to a federal indictment. 5 people are charged with stealing cars like Bentleys, Land Rovers, Porsches, and muscle cars from Chevy, Dodge, and Ford, and more. Investigators say the suspects would bring the cars back to the Charlotte area and resell them well below market value.
All around, it's just a real disruption in our business.
A disruption that's changing how Sportdurst does business on the lot.
We're training our salespeople, watch the keys. One of the things they'll do is they'll come out and act like they're interested in a vehicle, and they'll swap keys with the salesperson.
And how they market their cars after getting some advice from police.
They're telling us by posting and advertising those on social media platforms, that's where they're finding where those cars are.
Dubois reminds us these aren't victimless crimes or just a simple write-off for dealers. Bigger insurance premiums and security upgrades come at a cost.
It's an expense that we're going to have to take on. Whether it's our customers that are going to feel that, our employees, whatever, it all gets passed on to all of us.
And get this, nearly 700,000 cars are stolen each year in the United States. Thefts from dealerships now account for about 40% of that total, Gerald.
Well, and as he said, we all feel this when we go out to buy a car. Thank you, Ashley.